are live. Hi. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. I'm not gonna wait for long. I'm not gonna wait for anyone. I did say that the time is 3:30. I know some people actually went to work, so whoever comes at a later stage, they will definitely watch. Now, this live is actually meant so that you guys will get to know who Ayanda is and Ayanda's journey as an entrepreneur and in life. So, hi everyone. I know you will watch at the later stage, and thank you once again. Thank you so much for watching. And my name is Ayanda. My name is Ayanda Mndebele. I am an entrepreneur, but before that, I am a mother. I am a mother of 3 kids. I have a 24-year-old daughter. I have a 19-year-old daughter, and I have an 8-year-old boy who will be turning 9 in August. I have a granddaughter. I have a granddaughter that is 9 months old. So yes, I am a mother. I stay with my grandmother in Attridgeville and my 3 kids. So I am a single parent, an over 40 single parent. Yes, my daughter is currently employed as a foundation phase teacher, still studying, not yet finished her foundation phase college. But then, she is working into that. And my second born passed her matric last year. She is upgrading. She wants to be an attorney. So, yeah, those are the kids that I'm raising. So I am fully in charge of the household. I am, the boss of the house. But then, no, not entirely. Yeah, my grandmother is the boss of the house, of course. So, yeah. I just wanted you guys to get to know me better. I have not always become an entrepreneur. I have been an employee before, and I started working at my dad's company. I was actually raised by my grandparents. My grandmother and my granddad here in Attridgeville, who were actually entrepreneurs. Well, they were hands to mouth entrepreneurs, probably because of lack of finance, but then I lived well. I had almost everything that I wanted through them, and that's how I got to love business. I've always been an entrepreneur myself. I've been an entrepreneur even when I was a school child, like even when I was in my in primary. I have been selling sweets. I've been selling sweets in primary. I've been selling sweets in my high school. I've been selling whoever knows me, in person, I've sold something to that person. That's just how I have always been. I am a seller. I love selling. Even studies, I've studied marketing and sales because I've always known that's exactly what I want to be. I love it, and I know I've always known what I'm good at it because it comes through my heart. It comes from it's genuine. Yeah? Hi. I see someone is watching. Hi, thank you so much for watching. I know you guys will catch up, but then I don't really want to take that much time, that much of your time. This is just an introduction video. More videos will definitely follow. And another thing, as I was saying, I have been an entrepreneur through I think because of my grandparents. I lived with my grandparents until when I was in grade 9, and then my mom and dad took over. That is my stepdad, by the way. I went to stay with them in Soshanguve, and they were insurance brokers. I loved entrepreneur even more. My stepdad, they did almost everything for me. He took care of us. But we went through to private schools. We had almost everything that we wanted, and they both enjoyed their time as entrepreneurs. Like, they were never home, those people. We were raised we were raised by nannies. Like, nannies took care of us. My mom and dad will always be like going there and there and there and there and there and there. And they inspired me. I was like, wow, I've never seen something like this. Like, they were not like the normal typical parents that I knew, and they were my role models, I must say. Hey, so, and my dad always made sure that we know that he doesn't want us to be employed. He wanted us to do our own things, and he made sure that he teaches us. That guy, and he loved reading. He's that kind of person that would buy newspapers, buy books, and but at that time, I did not really have an interest of reading those things. But he was, yes, he's positive, that guy. I still look up to him even now. So yeah, that's how I got to love entrepreneur. And then my dad took me into his own company. I started working when I think I was in 1920. That was after I had my baby, I must say. Yeah, I started working. No, I went for a short course, secretarial course, 1 year secretarial course, and then I went to work for my dad. I worked for my dad as an admin. After a year, I asked to go on field with him. That's when I started to love. Hi, coach. Hi, my coach. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate you. Well, yes, wow, and my daughter did my nails. Thank you so much, my coach. Thank you, I appreciate you. Thank you, coach. I know you're making me blush. Thank you so much. That's my entrepreneurial journey. I worked for my dad as an admin. After that, I asked to go on field with him, and I worked on field. I loved field work. And he paid me very well. I think I got 80% for each policy. I was like, yeah, is this real? And I was about 1920. I bought my own bed. At that age, I did a whole lot of things. I changed my bed. I bought my bed. I did a whole lot of things, and I took care of my baby. So yeah, that's how I got I loved entrepreneur even more. But then for some reason, I don't know how it came about, but I went to be employed. I worked at Pick n Pay as a cashier. I worked at Pick n Pay as a till packer, and then as a cashier. And then I decided, no, it's time to go full-time to school now. I went to school, and then after that, I went to work for a call center. I worked for a call center called Teletech, Absa Brokers, and it was a commission-only company. It was a commission-based company, but I did well. Well, at first, I did not. Yes, I would earn 1,000, 2,000. And I loved it. Still, I'm that type. I love challenges. Like, people would complain. I loved that company. I did those insurance. I would make those calls. Yeah, cold calling. Yeah, I did. It was an outbound call center. I made those calls and I made money. Until after a while, I was given sort of a promotion where I worked on a nice package that made us a little bit more money. So I started earning about 8,000, and for me it was a whole lot. By then I moved from Soshanguve to Atteridgeville, so I was staying with my kids and my 2 daughters and my grandmother. Hey, the things I did. I started to renovate my home, to put on the tiles with that 8K and upwards. So now I started making money. And then that plan went away, and we started earning less. And then I looked for another job. I went at another call center, which was in Nissan SA. No, it was not in Nissan SA, but then it moved to Nissan SA. The company moved to Nissan SA, but Nissan SA were actually the brokers. So I was at the information call center customer consultant. So I worked there. I worked there for years. But when I worked there, I already registered my company. Oh, I worked there. No, I worked there in 2011, and I registered my cleaning company in 2013. I started with my cleaning company. I did not have the equipment to clean, so I started selling toilet papers in bulks and cleaning chemicals. I enjoyed that, ne? And I had a small car where I would actually deliver those toilet papers and all that, and I loved it. But still, it was still a hands to mouth, so I focused more into being employed there than doing my own business. And then I got tired because I've always had that goal of becoming an entrepreneur. I moved. I applied for a post as a manager at Pick n Pay, and I got the job. I got the job as a trainee manager, started as a receiving manager. I did that, I think, for 2 years, and I decided, you know what, I think I'm gonna learn forever if I will go if I'm gonna stay here. So I packed. I decided, I didn't even know, this time I didn't even discuss it with anyone. I just I resigned. But I spoke to people. I spoke to my manager, of course, and then I resigned nicely, and yeah, that's when I started. But then the only thing I knew then was I wanted to work for myself, but I didn't have a whole lot of things. Like I didn't have a car. I already sold my car because it was problematic. I didn't have I didn't have equipment. I have a little equipment, and I didn't even have that much knowledge. Now I started going around to cleaning companies. I started wanting to know more about cleaning, wanting to know, and I sold those toilet papers. I sold those cleaning chemicals still. Ne? And then I think it was in August. I left in July. In August, someone came. September, yeah. Someone that worked with my parents in insurance came, and I was thinking, she introduced she came with this package called SUPERLIFE STC 30. She was like, you know, there's business here. And she explained the whole concept of the business. I was like, huh? Okay. And you say this thing works. Okay. I bought the thing. I bought one box. But then I did not do the transfer. I did not give her cash. I was like, you know what, because I am into business, but I'm not so sure how well this thing does. Let me give this to my grandmother, and after that, yes, thank you, after that I will definitely give that to I will definitely tell you which package I will be taking. Seeing that will be after the results. And 2 days passed, 3 days passed, 4th day, my grandmother's like, Ayanda, I haven't been taking those any of my pills, arthritis, acid, and high blood, and I'm not feeling any of those effects. I'm like, huh? Okay. Day 5, my grandmother's like, Ayanda, do you still remember I injured myself here? And in I was like, oh, okay, yes, I remember. And she said, you know that thing, it was still there, but I was so afraid of telling you guys because I thought it was actually building to cancer or something, because it was now becoming huge. Can you just please fill this thing again? There is nothing. I'm surprised. I'm like, do you think it's this package? She says, and she was like, I don't know, but then this is the only thing that I've taken. Hey guys, I was impressed. Well, I had money. I took a loan to buy a bakkie for my cleaning company, and I got the loan. So I had money, but I couldn't get a cheaper bakkie. I couldn't get a bakkie that looked reliable. So I was a bit reluctant. Ne? So because I still had that money, I was like, I'm jumping in. I spoke to the woman. I transferred 18,000 immediately, guys. Ne? And she brought the boxes. SUPERLIFE, that's how my business at SUPERLIFE came about. On I think it was the 19th of August, that's 2019. Ne? That's when I started with SUPERLIFE. The woman that introduced the business to me was not that much knowledgeable. Yes, she did have that knowledge, but then not much knowledgeable especially about social media. So I had to teach myself a whole lot of things about how the business works. How I did not sleep. I taught myself. A month later, I'm like, I want to go to Lesotho. People are like, Lesotho? When you've never gone outside of the country? I said, I know, but I am going to Lesotho. I made the arrangement. Luckily, someone in the WhatsApp group said, I am in Lesotho. I am from South Africa. I am in Lesotho. And that's a guy. I'm in Lesotho. I will make arrangements for you. Hey, I tell my grandmother. Everyone is like, Ayanda, are you sure? I'm sure I am going. Are you sure? I'm sure I am going. Guys, I made I made my passport and I took a taxi to Lesotho. I went to Lesotho without knowing even the guy, without knowing I had business. All I knew is that I had business here. And luckily, I had good relationship with my upliner. So she supported me wholeheartedly. So she was like, she made flyers for me. She made, and we prayed. We prayed about this journey we did. And I got I got there and the guy came to fetch me and she introduced me to the person that would stay with me in Lesotho. Guys, you know God, ne? When God is with you, nothing goes wrong. I tell you, we worked in and out that Lesotho. I know Lesotho now because of that journey. I went there. We would fast. We would pray. We worked. We worked very hard. I think I stayed there for 2 months. I didn't even want to come back. I only came back because stock was finished. And I had to come for my son's graduation. So I came for my son's graduation. And when I came back, I had money. I had a lot of money. I had clothing, like December clothing for my family, the whole family. Like I made sure I didn't buy anything here in South Africa when I came here. Like I had SUPERLIFE showed me flames. I went to the radio stations in Lesotho. I went all out and I built a team there. That's how I started my networking journey. Remember, I didn't even know anything about network marketing. But I was like, you know what? If there's money here, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna make sure that I see that there is money here. And I did the business. Okay. December passed on and January came. The business was slow. Remember, I did not market the business here and I was not so loud. I've never really been a social media person. I even started Facebook very late. Like I've always been reluctant. I've always been reluctant. But by then I already hired someone who helped me to create a website and this online page, this Ayandaonline. Kuda, he's in Zimbabwe. Kuda made sure that I create that, and he guided me, he channeled me, do this and do that and this and this. And did I listen? I never, until my contract with him ended, and he could no longer help me. And because it was COVID came and I could not afford him then, so and by now it's time for me to actually learn online business and I have no one to teach me. I started afresh. I started afresh. I started Googling. And I would come. I would go. I would still. I'm really not like online, and I must stop this thing of saying I'm not an online person because this is where my money is. Like it or not, Facebook is definitely where my money is. So my SUPERLIFE journey started like that. Unfortunately, things did not go well. I had very, very, very supportive upliners. I have a very and the agency was very supportive. We were actually planning to have something that side in Lesotho. That's how big, that's how God gave me this business, and for some reason, the devil decided, you know what, you're not gonna have this one. I got some stock I got some stock. I'm not gonna talk much about it, but I got some stock that was not for me, that was not mine. I borrowed the stock because I could not go to Lesotho, and unfortunately things did not work out as they were planned, so the stock was not paid, and I started wanting to go and make other plans outside so that I can come back and pay that stock. Things did not, things just turned, they just turned, and I just didn't know how to handle this one. I cried every night, every day, and then I decided, you know what, crying won't help me. Let me just go out there and do other things. That's how I started hopping around company, from one company to another, hoping I'm gonna make money. Yes, I did make money, but that was a hands to mouth money. And you know, another thing that I've learned about business, if you are not really focused into that business, even the downlines that believed, because I've learned that people do not buy companies, ne? They don't come to a company. They follow you as that leader, and as soon as you decide you're going that side, you tend to lose even those downlines, the people that had faith in you. So that's how my life got 2020 just showed me flames, ne? I just didn't have that direction. I would go there, I would do this and this and this until I finally, but luckily I'm not even regretting it, because I came out stronger. I came out knowing exactly what I want now. So yes, I made a decision to go back to SUPERLIFE. I spoke to my SUPERLIFE upliner, and you know, they gave me full support, and they were like, you know what, we are supporting you on this one. And yes, I've decided to go, and now I've decided to brand myself as someone that helps people to lose weight. And that also has a story behind. I lost weight when after I had my son, and I lost weight like I never did before. Ne? I remember I have 3 kids. Ne? With all these kids, I've never got to lose that weight. I only lost this weight with this one. So, and it was through an online a journey. So I got to learn how online works, and ever since, I not even how online works, but then how easy it is to lose weight if you have someone that holds your hand. So as I was like thinking, what can I do? What is it that I decided, you know what, ne? Let me rather focus on helping people to do the things that they cannot do themselves. Ne? Yes, taking responsibility. Thank you, Coach Mpo. So I decided to help people, because most people actually were really struggling with weight loss. And I also realized, because I work with these products that help so much to with a lot of ailments, it also came to my attention, Hore, some of these illnesses were caused by weight gain. So you must also treat things from the core. And me saying, I know how to lose weight and I can do it just like that. And I come across a whole lot of people saying, 2 days is enough. I can't handle it. So I decided to brand myself as one that will help people to lose weight. And whilst doing that, I will help others to actually heal the other ailments that they are struggling with. And whilst doing that, I will help people to make money whilst they are at home. You either come in full-time into this business, or you can just do it as a passive income. And it came out very well, because now there are a whole lot of people that are struggling to make ends meet, even passive income, because we all need to invest somewhere. We all need to have a certain a sideline, if I may put it that way. So I've decided to teach people, not because I have learned it way in school, no, according to the journey that I have went through. This is something that I am teaching people because I've experienced a whole lot of things through my entrepreneurship journey, through my weight loss journey. So I am saying to people, guys, I am here. I have a group that I've created, which is Health and Wealth Holistic Approach with Ayanda, where I take you into a weight loss journey, but we work even better on a WhatsApp group, ne? Because we are tight like that. Ne? So we are now on day 12, where I help you, and I have an ebook that I've created that will help you, that will guide you into what you should eat, what you shouldn't eat, and how to go about the eating. So I have created that ebook to give you for free. All that you have to do is to say, yes, I want to do this and commit into it. I am here. We pray into that group. We make sure that we put God first, because this is something that is very difficult. I think it's actually spiritual. Weight loss. Yeah, it's not so easy for a lot of people. So people need to pray. People need to actually focus. People, you need to fight that temptation. So yeah, that's why you need your God. But then I've also learned that even when I was on that weight loss journey, we always started praying at 4 a.m. and then we would work out, and then we would do this and this and this and this. So that's how I got to learn. I think that's how I got my power as well, of losing that weight, because I started praying first. So that's what I am teaching the people as well. I'm not so much into working out, I don't want to lie, but I do work out just to keep myself active, because I'm an entrepreneur. I do work out for my brain to be active. I do work out for my body to be active as well. But then smaller workout, I'm really not a fan of working out, and I do not even encourage people to work out, because it's most of the time it's not something that people stick with. So yes, do it, but don't overdo it. I like to tell people to do things that they like, because those are the things that you get to build nice habits with something that you like. And if you don't like it, then it never really works. Yes, I worked out every day, almost every day previously, but then I stopped because I didn't like it. And I figured I figured I can actually lose weight even without working out that much. So yeah, you get to learn how your body can work for you. Yes. Thanks for weight loss, Katie girl. So yeah, that's how it works. So thank you so much. I've taken almost the whole 30 minutes of your time, but then yes, this has been a very interesting moment for me. It has been educational for me. It's a journey. It's an entrepreneur journey. I am enjoying it. It is a bit tough at times, but this is what I love. And you don't have to love. You don't really have to love being an entrepreneur. You don't really have to love selling, but at these times you need that passive income. So I am here to help you to create that passive income. I will create a short video with the products, product knowledge. I will create a short video with the compensation plan, so that you get to learn how to make money at SUPERLIFE. I'm also into cryptocurrency. I will also create a video so that you will know how cryptocurrency works. Thank you guys. I didn't even see what time it is. I'm sorry I wasted a whole lot of your time, but then it was worth it. I hope so. Thank you, Tati. Love you.